Don't run, I whispered, because this time, running wouldn't save us. We moved slowly, carefully, watching, thinking. Then I saw it, the stumble on the wall. The sea was unusually calm this morning, as if it were hiding a secret too dangerous to reveal. Alex and I set out for what we supposed to be another routine dive, but deep down, we both knew this time was different. This wasn't just a hobby anymore, it was a journey into the unknown. We geared up in silence, exchanging a brief look that said everything in excitement, tension, and a hint of fear. Then, we descended into the depths. With every measure, the sunlight faded, replaced by a vast blue darkness and an eerie, suffocating stillness. We were searching for the legendary underwater temple, a place whispered about Mount Everest. They say the priceless treasure lay hidden within its walls. Yet, no one who had gone after it had ever returned. Still, we couldn't resist. Once after hitting our hands on that old map from a mysterious pirate, minutes later, the silhouette of the temple emerged from the shadows, rising from the ocean floor like a forgotten guardian of ancient secrets. It felt wrong, too still, too silent, like time itself had abandoned it. We moved carefully through its narrow stone corridors, every step tightening the grip of tension in our chests. Then we saw it, a faint glimmer deep within the main chamber, the treasure. But just as hope sparked, a massive shape cut through the darkness. It was the temple's guardian, a monstrous sea creature, swift and ruthless, its eyes glowing with the cold, predatory engines. It didn't hesitate. It didn't want. It attacked. An innocent ambition gave way to survival. We turned and ran. But just before reaching the exit, disaster struck. Alex's foot was dropped beneath its heavy rock. Panic flashed across her face as the creature closed in. There was no time to think. I threw all my strength into lifting the rock. Seconds felt like hours, and then, finally, her foot came free. We bolted toward the surface, lungs burning, hurts pounding, driven by pure instinct. When we finally broke shop, gasping for air, we know one thing for certain. We had survived, but only barely. And yet, despite the terror, one thought refused to leave us. The treasure, it had been so close, close enough to touch. Just night, we returned home in silence. Each of us walked down every detail, as if afraid the memory might slip away. Then we fell asleep, exhausted, but our minds refused to rest. Because one question echoed louder than anything else. How would we back and finish what we started? We didn't speak much the next day. We didn't have to. The memory of the temple still lingered between us, heavy, unspoken, unfinished. By evening, the decision had already been made. We were going back, but this time, we wouldn't be rockless. We spread the old map across the J-wall, studying every line, every symbol. What we had missed before now became clear. Hidden markings, almost invisible, pointing toward an alternative path, a safer route, or so we hoped.
Not toward the main hall.
Alex said quietly, "We take another way." And so we prepared it. Stronger gear, sharper focus, no room for mistakes. By nightfall, we returned to the sea. The water felt colder this time, heavier, as if it remembered us. We descended once again into the depths, but his dive was different. Slower, calculated, every move deliberate. The temple revealed itself once more, gnawing in the darkness like a silent warning, but we didn't hesitate. Following the hidden path marked on the map, we slipped along the side of the structure, entering through a narrow, almost forgotten passage. The corridors here were tighter, older, untouched, and strangely unguarded. No sign of the creature. Not yet. Our breathing slowed, our confidence grew, until we reached it. The heart of the temple. The temple was vast, its walls covered with ancient symbols that seems to watch us as we moved. And there, at the center, the trees are again, closer than ever. This time, nothing stood between us, or so we thought. As Alex stepped forward, the ground beneath us trembled. A deep, echoing sound rolled through at the temple. Then, silence. And from the shadows, it emerged again, but not as before. This time the garden was different. Awake, alert, waiting. It hadn't been protecting the treasure. It had been waiting for us to return. Our plane shattered in an instant. Don't run, I whispered, because this time, running wouldn't save us. We moved slowly, carefully, watching, thinking. Then I saw it, the symbol on the wall, the same ones from the map. This wasn't just a temple, it was a test. Alex, the symbols followed it. She understood immediately. Step by step, we moved along the pattern carved into the floor, avoiding certain stones, brushing others. The creatures circled us, watching, reading. But it didn't attack. Not yet. We were close. One last stick. A deep rumble shook the chamber as the ground shifted beneath the treasure. The pedestal rose slightly, and then silence. The creature stopped. Then slowly, it retreated into the darkness. Gone. We stood there, frozen. We had passed. With shaken hands, Alex reached forward and lifted the treasure. It wasn't gold. It wasn't jewels. It was something else entirely. An ancient artifact, glowing faintly, pulsing with a strange energy. We didn't understand it, but we knew one thing. Our lives would never be the same again.